you guys hear that?
What?
I swear I just heard something.
What did you hear?
I think someone just hit play.
Turn my headphones on.
What?
Let me grab Jared.
Fuck
no,
Jared
can't
in
do
the
that third.
clicky came. Fuck Jared in the clicky
no.
clang. Fuck Jared. Fuck Jared. Fuck Jared. Uh-oh. Damn. My headphones fucking up already. It's too early to be doing all that.
You there? Did Kevin hang up on me?
I already got dropped from the call. We're 30 fucking seconds in. It's gonna be a good night.
Did you hang up on me?
I did not. I did not
I
hang
don't
up
believe
on
you.
you. I did not. I was actually starting a rap song called Fuck Jared. But I don't So you guys are gonna love the audio on my end.
Were you consistently just talking to yourself?
I was, because I was supposed to like get looped in when Jared got patched in, and I was gonna be like mid song, and it would have been funny. But now you'll just hear it when you hear it, because it'll be a special treat.
You already started recording?
I have. I'm 20 seconds in now.
No, I meant Kevin, because I want to hear a special
I'm a
song.
minute and 25 seconds in, so everything got caught on my end.
I'm actually kind of excited to hear it now.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
When you guys hear this shit, you're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
I can only imagine why it's directed at me, but okay.
I have no idea. It was just because you were the last one in. That's all. If I was the last one in, there would never been a song. So, thank you, Mikey.
I understand.
Well, I think we just pick on Jared every week, so I think it's tradition at this point.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually had
Mikey
some
started
fans.
that.
I've had some fans saying, like, hey, why do they keep on fucking with you all the time? I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I just, maybe, just do what you got to do. Make it, like, I put out a whole hashtag, like, hashtag fuck Michael. None of this is true. I'm lying. None of this is true.
No, that's fine. I mean, whatever gets us recognized, I guess, but you can go fuck yourself as well.
All news is good news.
Because, I would put out hashtag fuck bucket mouth and a bunch of pictures will probably show up about you, but, I'm not going to do that.
I mean, but, like, that's the thing.
Just more fun to ridicule you on here.
That's the horrible thing that you don't get. The more you ridicule me, the more powerful I become.
Not really.
No, you have no idea. Like, you just don't know.
Yeah, I kind of have a good idea about it, and I don't feel any pressure or pain or remorse or anything.
No, I mean, I don't expect you to feel anything, but just know.
So then there's no power.
You're kind of fucking up, bro.
Who's fucking up?
In the words of Obi-Wan Kenobi, strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
No, he didn't. He died. He literally just became a rag on the ground.
He became a Force ghost. He was the second Force ghost in the history of fucking Star Wars. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there.
A ghost.
I'm not. It's Star Wars month.
Ooh, let me give you some pointers. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm mostly blue.
Jared, let me try and save you here. You don't want to fuck with Mikey after this movie, because those B's could easily be W's or M's for William Wanzer. So let's just let Mikey have his night, okay?
Essentially, yeah. Mikey Wanzer is like the story of, like, what if an alien landed? What if an alien landed in Virginia, but with no powers, just with all the anger?
Oh, is this what you guys depict me as?
No powers, but just as angry.
Just an angry little fucking 12-year-old going around town screaming at people.
Eyes so red.
Murdering the shit out of everybody. That was insane.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to the format. Come on, Mikey, keep it together. Come on, buddy. This is your job.
Relax. God damn. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another great, fantastic, shit-talking episode of Kev's Never Seen It.
Quarantine edition.
Quarantine is horseshit. I am so over this. I want it to be over. My name is Mikey.
Hey, it's Kevin. I just turned off
And
my
this is
computer
Jared.
and I'm losing my audio. Just
You
throwing
turned
that
off
out
your
there.
computer?
Yeah, I'm trying to stop it as we speak. So just, yeah.
This is Jared.
Somehow it's still recording. All right. I think we're safe. Maybe. I don't know.
What did you do?
I was
what
moving
do
the
you-
computer so that I could actually turn on my light so I could go live and give us a little plug online, and I kind of fucked it all up. So, what's up, bitches?
You're on a roll, buddy.
Doing what I do.
mean-
It was too smooth. I did the music.
I
watched
know,
the
we
fucking
literally
movie.
did, like, the
I had
intro.
no fucking issues, and then I just tanked. So, you're welcome.
Finally did the intro like we were supposed to after a couple weeks.
Doing good, man.
And Kevin goes ahead and pulls his goddamn computer.
Yeah.
I'm just now getting into like I've like set up my closet space so that it's like ridiculously comfortable now. I'm vibing right now. Like this is fucking great. I got my chair, I got my armrest that I made out of boxes. It's perfect. I'm drinking Gentleman Jack tonight.
Gentleman Jack. Very, very nice.
Decided to go classic. I got this and I got some Bombay Sapphire too. I don't know. I was feeling old school.
Gross.
But, and I also got a bottle of Rex Goliath Cabernet Sauvignon. So I was caught between a couple different things to do, but I decided to go with the Gentleman Jack tonight. But yeah, I'm vibing. I got my fucking blanket covering my face. I got my pillow. I'm chilling, dude. I'm doing great.
You sound like you're doing great. You're so hyped.
God damn, man. I'm a fucking mess. All right.
What did you do, Kevin?
What's going
I
on,
realized
man? What's going on over there?
I didn't have the flash drive that had the movie on it, and then I left, and I started going downstairs only to find it in my fucking pocket. I'm just a shit show.
You were
man.
recording 20 minutes before I was.
Yeah. I was.
So are you
I'm gonna need
good
you,
now?
I'm gonna need you to get it together.
I was so focused on making a fuck Jared song, I forgot what everything else I was supposed to do.
See, this is what happens when you let the hate take over your heart. You start fucking up basic shit.
No. He just needs to balance out his anger. It's perfectly fucking fine. Just put the hate in the right places at the right time, Kev.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing it wrong.
Shut the fuck
right.
up, Jared.
Here we go.
Look, dude.
See, right there. Perfect. Now, Kevin, you have your movie, you have your computer, you are recording. Do you have your drink?
Yes, I switched.
Okay.
I don't know what I had last week, but I'm back on the good old Woodfords.
You were drinking tea last week or some shit, weren't you?
Yeah, no. That was 2 weeks
Was that
ago, I think.
Ginger tea, baby. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was 2 weeks
So
ago.
I almost broke out the tequila tonight, but I didn't, and I was like, you know what? I haven't had tequila straight as like I'm just sipping on bourbon, so I was like, you know what? Let me just sip on bourbon and I'll try that off air.
Why the change of heart, though?
Because we just bought it. Because Melina wanted. I'm sorry, my wife wanted.
My wife!
My wife wanted. She wa-
I just
She
barely heard her in the background. That was perfect.
Did you really?
Wait, you heard her?
Just barely.
My wife!
So yeah,
I'm gonna have
she
to
wanted
crank up your audio
she
just
wanted
on that
She wanted a
section.
drink, and so that was what we went out and snagged some.
You see if she wants to say hi. Ask her if she wants to say hi to the internet.
That's all right.
Yeah, probably not a good idea, right?
Yeah. Oh, so Mikey,
What do you got, Mikey? What you drinking?
I am still on the red blend this week as well.
Nice,
Alright.
nice.
Just a nice, soothing red blend. I started about half a glass ago. Might fill it back up halfway through.
I believe in you.
Fair
I know
enough.
you can do it.
Oh, I know I can too.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Jared. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I've said multiple nice things to you. I'm the nicest that anyone's ever been to you.
Yeah, I still probably void out most of what you say to me. Anyway,
Love you,
I'm
Mikey.
glad you guys are doing okay. I'm glad Jared is still alive, and I'm glad Kevin got his shit together.
Thank you.
Finally.
You guys,
Doing a damn thing.
you guys ready to get into this?
Let's do it. Is
You guys
this
want-
on me?
Well, hold. Do you guys want to redo the intro now, or do you want to just go with what we have?
Let's go where we at. Fuck it.
All right.
That's how
Well,
we
then,
roll.
Jared, what are we watching this week, Jared?
This. I fought for this. It was supposed to be a Kev's week, but I really wanted to put this movie out there. Today, we are going over the movie BrightBurn by David Yarevsky and James Gunn, about the hypothetical scenario of what if Superman landed in Kansas and then decided, fuck Earth.
Dude,
That is the
And
best
it's
way
like-
to put it. Yeah.
pretty much, man. Like,
Man, I looked up, like, honestly, just before we even get into it, a lot of the stuff that I got, it's really from I looked into, like, a lot of the making of and everything like this, and it's exactly what you thought. Like, it's, like, literally the director had the exact same vision for it that we got watching it. It's just like, what if Superman was evil? It's literally that. Like that was his whole thing. Like, it's just, what if Superman was evil? And he also wanted to make it a horror movie, which I thought was fucking badass. And Kevin, I am very excited to hear what you thought, because I kind of forgot how brutal this movie was.
it was a little gruesome. It had some moments, man.
There's one note that I have that I can't wait to get to. I hope that you already have it, but yeah, we'll get into it.
More than likely.
I thought it was odd to get a movie from Jared, and it didn't, meet Jared's requirements. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, honestly, the tit
proud
thing
of
is
you.
only
I'm proud
for,
of
like,
you.
well, no, horror movies have a different standard.
Yeah, like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, we're talking about the tit scale.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this movie does not even come close to the tit scale. But
No.
it also, like, it's one of those things where the tit scale doesn't even really come into question unless the movie is so basic that that's all I can judge it off of.
Okay.
Like, it's like, if you look at the later Friday the 13th movies, like, there's a lot more tits in those movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, because it's the same thing. It's the same Friday the 13th. So that's how you got to judge it. But, no, this movie is just straight up good. So there's no reason to need tits. Like, tits are the green onions. They're the scallions of movies to me.
Okay.
I love tits and I love green onions.
You love scallions.
They're great, man. On some fucking General Tso's chicken. Ooh.
Oh shit! No, yeah. I
Put
have
some
to agree with you
put
that
some
one.
on your fucking sandwich, dog. Mm.
What the fuck? No, get the fuck. No. See, you lost me so
Okay,
quickly.
so
Kevin, what did you think of the
back
movie?
To the fucking movie.
What did you think, Kev?
I thought it was fucking wild. So I did have a small note that I kind of went against what I typically do. I was talking to
Oh, you watched the trailer?
No,
Oh.
I found out a small snippet of what it was about. So that changed my onset of what I thought was going to happen. And
Okay.
then everything went to fucking shit because
So-
one of my buddies was like, "Oh, it's like a dark superhero movie." And I was like, "Oh, all right." So I was like, "Yeah, I was like, "No, I can't do, XYZ tonight. I got to record the podcast." And they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, you guys watching it?" And I was like, "Oh, some shit called BrightBurn. I don't know what the fuck it is." I was like, "Well, one of the things I do is like I don't listen, I don't look it up. I just go into it." And they're like, "Oh, it's about that." And I was like, "All right, man, stop. I want to know no more."
Yeah.
For-
So then, like 2 minutes in, when they show like the meteor shit or whatever, I'm thinking like Meteor Man type vibes. Here comes a knockoff.
Ooh, we still. Oh, fucking bitch.
And so I was like,
Meteor Man is a
"Oh,
knockoff
man."
of Superman.
I don't
gotta get to
care.
that one at some
And so
point.
I'm like, all right, man, here we go. Yeah, and then the fucking kid got possessed, or he didn't.
He didn't get possessed.
He didn't get
No,
possessed.
those were-
but
those were
it
choices
woke
he
up.
made.
He more.
It's
woke
honestly-
up, you know what I
It's
mean?
honestly like, it's really like it's Superman if he was a bad guy. But all right, Mikey, me and you, Dragon Ball Z, we both love it, right?
Of course.
So like, you remember when it's almost the exact same story as when Goku found his thing and like Vegeta came and he was like, "Yo, you were supposed to take over this fucking planet,"
Well-
and like he didn't.
Well, we could get into that whole scenario, whereas like Goku hit his head, and that's how the whole memory loss shit happened. But
Exactly,
no,
that's what I'm saying.
This is not that. This is not that to me. This is.
It's like, imagine if he
someone-
did not hit his head.
No, he made that choice to be a supervillain. This is not the reverse order of a superhero film or an anti-hero film.
Well,
this is the
actually-
birth of a supervillain.
Actually, I have facts. But anyway, So, but Kev, like, real talk, like, did you like it? Like, I know you said you had like kind of an idea of what it was about, but even still, did you get a feel for it? I know it's a horror movie. You don't really like horror movies.
I mean, that part didn't like really bother me. It was kind of blah for me.
Okay.
Kind of
It was
blah.
good. I think the gory scenes, they did a good job, and that made it better. But there was just, I don't know. It just felt like cliche at a lot of areas.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
And yeah. It was essentially a horror movie. Like, it had jump scares. Real quick, one of the things that I learned about it, like the director, David Yorevsky, he got a lot of his inspiration from John Carpenter. It's John Carpenter, Michael Myers, Friday the 13th. He got a lot of his inspiration for that because, like, if you notice in the movie, there's a lot of times where, like, you know, where you see like the person like looking around, like, hello, who's there? And then you just see the killer behind them. That's like textbook horror movie shit. Like, it's really, honestly, this is the horror movie equivalent of that coming of age movie we did last week.
But do you really feel like
it has a lot of the same cliches? I mean, it's a different story all around, but it has a lot of the same cliches that make it kind of your regular old horror movie. It's got jump scares, a little bit of gore, and then like even the soundtrack, like I'll get into it, but like the soundtrack itself, like took notes from other horror movies from the past. Like this movie is almost directly derivative. Like it's Superman, Alan Moore's, I can't remember his name, but I get my notes, but yeah, I'm sorry. I always do this when it's my movie, but yeah.
You're fine, man. You're still throwing us information. You're still informing us. You're still letting the listeners know about your passion for these types of films. That's what's most important.
I mean, this movie right here, like the main reason I liked it is because I've always had this sort of like, you know, there's always the Batman versus Superman argument, right?
Oh God, yes.
And like my whole thing with Superman is
Robin, bitches.
he's a fucking alien. Wait, Robin? Which Robin?
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I was about to say, don't get me started. I love comic books, but like, it's like the reason why I don't fuck with Superman is because he treats the Earth as a pet that he has to protect. Like when, in actuality, if you had the ability to destroy a nation, you would do it. Mikey, don't even act like you wouldn't. You would. You'd do it first.
Oh, of course I would. This entire
You'd,
continent would be
oh my God.
glass.
You would just like turn it into glass. See, that's the thing. I was thinking ashes. You said glass. Disgusting. But
Nice and
like,
smooth.
What about you, Kev? Like, if you were to discover this ability, like as a child, imagine you as a child, would you be good guy or bad guy?
Oh, I'd be good. I definitely would.
You like to think so, right? I'd like, and honestly, at that age, I was so untainted that I would have been a good guy too.
But
like,
this kid wasn't tainted. Here's the thing: this kid wasn't a bad kid. He wasn't a bad kid until he found out what he was.
He was tainted by his heritage.
Take Earth.
He still could have made his own choice and said otherwise.
Nah, man. Like, cause, you know what? Real talk. Just because it's the second time it's almost came up, I'm just going to say it. I looked at, and just real quick, I'm going to throw out my sources for it today. Uselessdaily.com, tvtropes.com, moviemistakes.com, Sci-Fi Network, and the Forbes Network. In one of the interviews that the director David Yorevsky did with sci-fi.com, he mentions that like whenever he's like when he's at the I don't remember exactly what part in the movie it is, but it's when he's at the shuttle for the first time and he's like floating above and he's like chanting with the thing. David Yorevsky himself said that was him communicating with his parents.
Okay.
So like that, the director said that. Like that's something that we wouldn't have picked up as the viewer. But like, that,
no,
like that's them.
Not.
At that point, they could have just been like, you need to protect your identity. You need to kill every human that you come across, decimate the planet. Don't let them be on to you until you are confident in your powers. And then that's when he fucks shit up. Like he was getting tainted by his heritage. And like, that's something that if I didn't do the research that I did, I wouldn't have known that. Like, that was something like
no,
this time
like,
I
would have never
I really
pulled
went into
that
it
up
because
at all.
there was a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't find until I started looking up legitimate interviews and reviews, which is something that I've been trying to do more as we get further into the podcast. Like, there are so many little things that get found, and it sort of goes back to when Kev did Death at a Funeral, and you watch that behind the scenes thing. Like, I've been trying to get back to that ever since, but I can never find the commentary version of anything. So I gotta like look for interviews and shit. But, yeah, that was one of the things I thought was really interesting. Like, when he's chanting, he's not just chanting, he's speaking to his family.
See, but
Like,
that's the thing. Like you said, you wouldn't have known that unless you did the research on it.
exactly.
Or
This is something that the director, like, that's like, you know how with, Pulp Fiction,
yeah.
with, the briefcase that glows and everything?
Yeah.
Like, Quentin Tarantino was taking, like, he's gonna take it to his grave, what was in that thing.
There are so many different things that people say what it could be.
There's a video actually of him, like, real quick, like, not even to go too off topic, but there's a video of him and he's doing an interview about the movie, and like, the interviewer says, like, so, like, really, what's in the briefcase? And Quentin Tarantino was like, hey man, it's been a few years, maybe I'm ready to let it go. And so he's like, okay, so what's in? He's like, okay, so what's in the briefcase is, and they do like this half-ass, like, technical difficulties thing, and then it cuts back, and he's just like, the interview was just like, got tears in his eyes, and he's just like, wow, that's makes
bullshit.
You look at all of your...
That is so
yeah, it was
not
fucking,
fair.
It was fake as fuck, but like, I just hated that, and I'm mad it made me watch it, but... Anyway, cast, Mikey.
Yep. All right, guys.
Oh, we're almost at we're at my most hated scene, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, well, let's hold off a minute. All right, so you got yourself Elizabeth Banks, David Denman, Jackson A. Dunn, Abraham Clintscale, Christian Finlayson, Jennifer Holland, Emmy Hunter, Matt Jones, Meredith Hagner, Becky Wallstrom, Terrence Rosemore, Gregory Allen Williams, Elizabeth Becca, Annie Humphrey, Steve Agee, Stephen Blackheart, Mike Dunstan, and Michael Rooker. That's it.
Pretty normal cast. Like, I like Elizabeth Banks. Like, my favorite movie with her is Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's a really good movie.
I quote that
and also
movie, actually.
She's super funny. Like, she's legit funny.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's attractive, too, so that makes it even better.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, she's kind of weird attractive. I don't know what it is about her, but...
Oh, no. Like, yeah, I agree. She's like a goofy-looking attractive. But, yeah,
she pulls
it off.
She's like that chick that you get wasted with drinking beers, but, like, you then, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, she's kind of hot.
Yeah, and then you ask her if she's wearing a wig.
Oh, man, she is.
She always looks like she's wearing a wig to me.
She reminds me of the woman who was in, I can never remember her name, but she was like the mom in Ghostbusters. Not Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but she doesn't look like her to me.
No, not looks like her, but has like the same kind of style. Like funny, kind of attractive. Mm-hmm. Like you could pretty much put her in any role, and she's really good. But, yeah. But, real quick, just because we just passed it, 6 minutes and 45 seconds in.
Ooh, I'm at 13. God damn.
I was at 13 too.
Oh, my bad. Like, I realized I might have started the movie late. But, it's
6 minutes and what?
6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay.
It's when, the dude talks about, Brandon, he talks about, bees. Mm-hmm. Real quick, David Yarefsky, the director, his last movie that he did prior to this was a movie called The Hive.
Oh.
And it was basically about like this whole thing. And it was like this disease. It's kind of, I don't want to get into it. It's kind of topical considering the pandemic. But, basically that was just him like tying back into that. And there's a bunch of things that I realized that there's like 3 other movies that I need to watch to truly understand this movie.
That connect to this somehow, or
yeah, they're all in the same universe. Like The Hive, there's a movie called Super with the dude who played Dwight in The Office, Rainn Wilson, and like a bunch of other really good actors. And it's basically like he's like a superhero, but he's a regular guy. Like
And
he's a regular guy. It's like, imagine like a cheap ass version of Kick-Ass.
You know what? I think I've seen previews of that on Hulu before, actually.
I think I did too. Like, I'm going to look for it. If I can find it, I'm going to watch it. But that movie takes place in the same universe, The Hive, this, and then there's another movie that was supposed to be made called The Witch.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get into that later on. But like, it's 6 minutes and 45 seconds when he's talking about the bees and like that fat black fucking piece of shit says like, you think a lot about maggots. Maybe you are one. And everyone laughs.
Yeah.
I grew up in public school. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Someone fires at you like that, you gotta fire right back. I would have roasted his dark ass, fucking fat ass, fucking what? Yo, I would have roasted the shit out of him. And Brandon should have.
So
that's what makes
wait.
That's
so
what makes Brandon a
because
bitch.
You're upset because he didn't fire back?
Yes.
So that's your most hated scene because he didn't fire back.
It's not my most hated scene, but
but
it's definitely like I wrote it down because I just saw that and I forgot about this whole part of it. And when I watched it a couple days ago, and I wrote that part down. And when I watched it real quick today, whenever I watch it the second time, I like jump to the parts that I wrote down.
Mm-hmm.
And just to remember like why I like wrote it down. And I remember seeing this and just like putting fucking exclamation points next to my fucking notes because, yo, fuck that, man. Like, you're fat as shit, dude. You're gonna fry me. You're gonna roast me. Nah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay. Kevin, revenue.
Oh, that. We still do that? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it, dog.
We do it from time to time, you know.
Whenever you remember
to.
to.
You know how I like to roll. I like to start with the budget.
Okay.
So, with that being said, it had, for this day and age, they did good. $6 million budget.
Okay.
This was a $6 million movie?
Yeah. They had a
with the special
budget.
Think of the special effects.
I'm still very surprised by that.
Yeah. So they had a $6 million budget, and I'm gonna go with their opening weekend. Opening weekend, they pulled in $7.8 million.
Good for them.
Wow, that's not bad.
No, I was very impressed. I
really
did not
good.
expect this movie, one, to have a budget like that. Two, it actually made some fucking money.
Yeah.
How much did it make? Well, this is the thing.
For opening weekend, they made about $1.8 million profit.
So they're playing with house money after that, right? Domestic, which brought in 52% of what they did, was $17.3 million.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. International, they got 15.5, bringing the worldwide total to 32.8. So I'm like, damn.
This
they
movie
did pretty
is legit
fucking good.
Good. Like, this movie is legit good. Like, this was awesome. And this is another movie where I was able to find out how long it took them to film it. They started in March 2018 and ended by the end of May 2018. Like, technically, we could be recording this episode when they wrapped this movie 2 years ago.
They finished this film in about 2 months.
It took 2 months.
Wow.
Because most of it is special effects, like I said. Like, a lot of the scenes are literally, a lot of the acting scenes, like the camera scenes, is literally just people alone responding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really easy when you think about it, because when you think about how they do these movies that are so fantastic and everything like that, it looks really real because of just like the steps we've made in computer generation. But really, like, this person is like in a room they're completely surrounded by green screens. And they're just going, hello? Brandon? And then they cut. And then, like, they add all of the fucking destruction and everything afterwards. Like, it's really easy to make these kind of movies now. Like, if you've looked on YouTube, you can find people who do this shit for free.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, it's great that they're able to keep it cheap, make it good, and still make money. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't cut any corners, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's not too many parts where I was just like, they could have did this better. Even like with the composer. The composer's name is Timothy Williams, and he's done a bunch of shit. And I don't know if I think that I'm the only one that really pays attention to the music whenever we do movies. But if you listen to the entirety of the music, there are parts where it seems very hopeful and very major, and it's like super, like, you know, like it's supposed to make you feel like full of hope for this character. It's like when the mom is talking to him and everything like that. There are these high piano notes, but then it goes into like the blah, like it's super evil. And the director, like the composer did that shit on purpose. Like the people who were involved in this movie put a lot of thought into it. Like a lot of thought into it.
Since we're already thinking about it, let's go ahead into favorite scene then. Jared, would you like to go first, sir?
No, Kev, you go first.
So it'd have to be one of the death scenes, either the one
Really?
with the lady. Yeah, just because I liked the camera. I don't know why, but I really liked the first person camera angle with like the bloody lens. I thought they did an awesome job with that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
You mean from the woman's perspective where she had a bloody eye and everything?
Yeah.
That was really good.
When she pulled
That was
that
really
glass
cool,
out,
right?
and when she pulled the glass out and it had that little squirt, I was like, "Ooh,
Yo,
yeah."
I looked that up. I looked it up to see if that was real. And real talk, that's what happens. It just like your blood just like fucking, and then she just holds it in. Really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, so I like that. But then again, like I mean, there was two because like I liked the jaw scene when the dude's jaw was.
Whoa, yo! Yeah. So that was my note. That was my note from earlier. It's 54 minutes. Kev, what do you think? Because like as
soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this nigga's jaw."
I was watching this with a friend earlier, and I saw that part and I like started laughing, and she started laughing. She's like, "What?" And I'm just like, "One of the guys I do the podcast with is a dental hygienist." And she started laughing. I'm just like,
I'm not.
I thought you would have. Wait, what do you do?
I'm the office manager.
I don't know what that means, man. You work with mouths. I thought that it was crazy. Like, I thought that would make you want to turn the movie off. Honestly, like.
No, I handle all of payroll, 401k, insurance.
Oh, so you're not in the mouth?
No.
Oh, man.
I know how to clean people's teeth because I can legally clean someone's teeth that's under 15, but I don't do it often.
Like, I thought that you would just see that and just, like, recoil.
No.
Because I
liked it. I liked the way that they depicted it. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
I
thought
it
looked
they did
really
a good job
fucking
with
realistic.
that. Yeah.
That was really cool, yeah. All right. Mikey, what about you? What was your favorite scene?
Actually, my favorite scene actually bleeds into that scene, starting at 50 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh, man, is that when he's like, nope.
Well, no, that when he finds him standing in the fucking closet.
Oh, God.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? He's like the most normal acting person in the entire fucking movie.
Please don't tell my parents, get the fuck out of my closet.
I thought the wife was a bitch for not offering to drive him home.
Oh, for sure.
But I guess she was freaked out.
Of course she was freaked out. She was like, walk your happy ass home. You're being fucking weird as shit.
Yeah.
But like his reaction to finding this kid in the closet and just like a minor gasp and then just be like, wait, I know who the fuck this is. Yo, get the fuck out of my house. Why are you being so goddamn creepy? Are you going through my wife's shit? Stop being this fucking weirdo kid. I'm taking you home.
Yeah. And honestly, like, when he says, like, he was like, you can tell my parents, that's the least you got to worry about. Like,
I know. Like, don't tell my parents? Fuck off. Get in the car.
But you know what, though? You know what? This is one of those moments where I was just like, he's an idiot.
Why? Why consider him an idiot? No. He doesn't know.
No, that's the thing. Like, I'm not taking you home. Your dad's going to come and get you.
I don't think that would have went well either. He would have been dead in the house then.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on real quick.
So, Mikey, how's your drink?
Huh?
I said, how's your drink?
My drink's alright. I'm almost at the bottom, unfortunately. How about yours?
Same. I had to teach myself to sip slower.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm about to go back downstairs and fill this fucker back up.
Oh.
I might wait for a long part where Jared's talking again. Oh, why? Oh, well, that's different. Now that changes everything. Now I feel bad. Slightly.
Okay.
But I had my mic off that whole time, so that's good. None of it got picked up.
Really?
Oh.
I turned my mic off right before.
I mean, I would have just muted whatever you wanted me to mute. That's not a problem.
Nah, man, it's only a switch.
But I like the real life shit.
Nah, fuck that. I don't want her fucking voice in the internet.
It wouldn't have gotten there. You could have just been like, hey, Mikey, can you mute this section right here? And I'd been like, no.
And Mikey would have said, fuck no. Yeah, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So
I like realism. I want to know what your life is like. Everyone wants to know what your life is like. I was hoping it was like an ex-girlfriend about to bitch you out. It would have been so magical.
Oh, God, no. Nah, man, they don't fucking...
I'd have figured out a way to get my mic to work on your fucking computer.
I don't know if you guys were still playing it for it, but he just got dropped. Now the Jaws on the show.
Yes, I was still watching too. All right, so I'm, just for your records, Mikey, I'm at 35 minutes and 34 seconds.
For recording? Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, that's not a problem. But look at this fucking scene. This man is waking up to finding his jaw just coming right off. It's so beautiful.
Oh, God.
Such
so
a magical scene.
Sick.
Honestly,
I remember the first time I watched the movie and seeing his jaw fall made me like, it gave me like this chill that I haven't gotten from a horror movie in forever. There hasn't been a horror movie in a long time that's made me be like, oh my God, that's fucked up. Like, I think the last one maybe was Hostel.
Hostel was really good.
Hostel was fucked up, but like, oh my God, right there, 54 minutes and 59 seconds where he actually dies and his jaw just falls slack. Fucking brutal, dude. Brutal.
So good.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
My favorite scene, would probably be, let me see if I can, I don't think I wrote it down, but it's an hour and hour, 16 minutes and 30 seconds is kind of where it starts. It's when the second cop, the deputy, is in there with the shotgun. And she that's when basically Brandon fucks up the deputy.
Oh, and like tossing her against the ceiling and shit.
Oh my God.
Just bashing her across the goddamn place.
One of the things that I learned doing research of this, when David Yorefsky and James Gunn, who, in case our listeners don't know, James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy, he's doing the next Suicide Squad movie. Oh, here we go. An hour, 17 minutes, and 10 seconds. Just the sound of someone getting beaten to death is so fucking insane. And then seeing just someone choked to death on their own blood, paralyzed, like, that's Superman.
With eye twitching and everything. It's beautiful.
That's Superman. Like, that's what Superman can do. And this is weak Superman. Superman could have turned her into a fucking mist. But, like, there was a part where David Yorefsky was talking to James Gunn because he produced it. James Gunn produced this movie. Didn't direct it, but he still worked really closely with the cast and the crew. And, apparently, and I don't know how much truth is to this, but David Yorefsky said it. They said, they shot cannons and smashed cars to come up with how this scene would actually look.
What do you mean? Like how it would look or how it would sound?
They shot, like, cause they started off with, like, you know, that whole, like, what if he just like smashes through the wall and kills someone? And they just kept amping it up and amping it up. And it got to the point where they were just like, what happens if you just launch a force through a house?
Oh.
And that's what they did. Like, they were just like, how much damage can something do? How would it look? Like, they were really focused on how realistic this would all look. And like, one of the things that they did, like when the sheriff walks up to that was gonna be my favorite scene. When the sheriff walks up to the door, like right before the deputy gets fucked up, and he gets turned into jelly.
Yeah.
That was like, that's scientifically accurate.
That's at 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 45 seconds, actually.
If a thing hits you at that velocity, you just turn into jelly. Like,
Yeah.
we're very fragile beings, but that would probably be my scene, just because like all the work that they did to make sure that scene looked as destructive as possible.
I like
Even
that.
down to Tori holding up the counter with her hands. They were like, she had to treat it like an earthquake. They were just like, act like you're in an earthquake. Like, and it's just a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Shit was wild.
Really cool.
All right, so awards. Unfortunately, there's not much to say here, guys.
Can't say that I'm shocked.
This is a moneymaker. This is an award winner. This is a moneymaker.
Yeah, we're at 0 awards.
That's fine.
All right.
But they were. Well, that's the thing. They were nominated for best horror. But I gotta kind of agree with it. I don't feel like this is the best horror movie, but it is a good horror movie.
This one shouldn't really even qualify for awards because it's such a very specific look at horror. And it's kind of tainted by the fact that we are like inundated with superhero shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Imagining Superman as a bad guy is not something we're ready for. Not yet.
I was ready. This was good.
No, but imagine, remember when Joker came out?
Yeah.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah, I saw it a few times, actually.
It's really good. Like, it's, oh my God, it's amazing. But like, That's a story of a bad guy. That's like the last time people were really like excited to go see the story of a bad guy.
Yeah, because it's the time for villains now, man.
But Nat, this is my thing. This Superman is not a villain. So we gotta wait a little bit before we're ready to see what happens if our heroes become villains.
Nah, fuck that. Make it happen. They just did, so make it better. Like, I feel like they can improve on this.
They're already starting to do it with George Pattinson's Batman, which is supposed to take place in the same universe as the Joker movie that just came out. George Pattinson, who is from Twilight, is going to be Batman, and apparently it's supposed to be like the Robert Pattinson. My bad. Who's George Pattinson?
I have no idea.
Robert Pattinson, yes, like Twilight guy. Like, he's going to be Batman in the next Batman movie, and he's like, it's supposed to be like this isn't like Batman like how you remember him. It's like, imagine a billionaire just beating the fuck out of homeless, mentally disabled people.
You kind of brought me back now.
I'm excited.
I was not excited whatsoever for this film.
It takes place in the Joker universe, too.
The one that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you may have bought me back because I had zero interest in this film.
I'm hoping that they keep to what they were going to say, but we'll see.
Kevin, what's your most hated scene?
Glad you asked. 1 hour, 19. I mean, you could go, actually, I think it's like right before that. 1 hour, 18 and 55 seconds. I can't stand this shit.
Oh, when she falls out of the window?
No, not even that part, but just the fact that this nigga has been fucking up everybody, yet she made it all the way to the fucking barn, all the way limping over there, made it down to the thing, got the shit, was able to try and hide it, saw the body, got freaked out, like, come all of this, and he's not there yet?
He wanted her to find it.
Yeah, no, I agree with Jared on that one. He wanted that to happen.
He allowed toying with her. He was toying with her.
He knew what was going to happen next.
To go back to that Forbes interview that I looked up, when they were asking about like the ending and just like, why did it have to end with everyone dying and everything like that? The director was just like, this is supposed to be the anti-superhero movie. At the end of every superhero movie, it always makes you feeling good, hopeful, you know, like ready for the sequel. Like, you know, this movie is supposed to make you feel the exact opposite. And like, imagine if this movie was completely reversed, like the hero waiting to spring his trap on the villain would be like a moment that would make you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, like, it's the opposite. It's the complete opposite. And when they talk about this, the director, he said that Tori was always going to die. She was gonna die from the beginning. There was no changing it. The only thing that changed was how they were gonna kill her. They went through like 20 different ideas on how to kill Tori, and they settled on dropping her from space, essentially.
Which was, oh god damn it, was that beautiful.
Ooh, so
I
good.
loved
Such
it.
A good
That got the blood
Beautiful
flowing for me,
scene.
sir. I gotta be honest with you.
Beautiful scene. Like, honestly, like, that scene was really, really good. And I was talking to my friend when I was watching it with her. We were talking about what would kill her first. And I'm thinking, like, she got smashed through that barn at that altitude, you know, blood thin. She'll probably bleed out before she hits the ground. There's also the chance she might have a heart attack before she hits the ground. Or, like, you know, we were just going over it. And I'm just like, man, like, he surely covered his base. Then he dropped a plane on her ass.
Yeah, that's true. Based
Really
off
good.
of that, though, you saying that, I would probably have to say it's not going to be the fall, because you got people who do skydiving and they don't pass out. It's the adrenaline that keeps them boosted up. So it's not even going to be the impact that kills her. It's going to be probably about a minute after the impact, after her heart starts slowing down, because she's going to go through a barn and hit smack into a soft ground. So it's going to probably be the following impact, about a minute, maybe even a minute and a half, depending on how long it took him to take that plane down and crush it.
My not for this movie, but in the past, I've done quote unquote research on what happens when people fall out of planes. And more often than not, the fear of falling out of a plane makes you go into cardiac arrest. So, like, you're usually dead before you hit the ground.
I'd like to say the adrenaline kept her alive and she suffered.
Well, usually. But, like, if you're suffering from blood loss, the adrenaline intake is not as, you know, it's not as much because you're bleeding.
She wasn't bleeding heavily, though.
She was at a high altitude. The blood thins.
Yeah, I understand that part, but if he looked her dead in the face...
This is like the ancient tome. If a tree drops in the woods and there's no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? If a person falls from the sky and they're bleeding from the head, do they die from asphyxiation, cardiac arrest, or impact? Like,
well, that's the thing. The only person that would know that is this kid right here, this 12-year-old who watched her drop.
Oh, man.
Has supersonic hearing to listen to her heart stop.
This is true.
Especially, so like, he hung her in the air. It's so beautiful. Kevin, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When he did this, did any part of you, and this is also skewed because when I wanted to look to see what time I needed to start the movie, so I Googled the name of it. I didn't read shit, but I just wanted to see like how long it was. So one of the things that popped up when I typed in BrightBurn was it said BrightBurn 2. So I was like, oh shit, there might be a second one.
Oh.
So when he dropped her right here, I thought he was going to fly down and catch her at the last moment and be like, don't ever try to kill me again.
Ooh. Well,
and then she like started protecting him. And that's what I thought was about to happen.
Did you go into any deeper with the sequel?
No.
I looked into it, and like the director and James Gunn both are like, it's nothing for sure, but they're both like, yeah, we totally would love to do a BrightBurn 2.
I would love to see.
Oh, wow.
But they just don't know how to do it, like, because they have to introduce. The problem that they're having now is they've introduced their villain. Now they need a hero, and it's harder to bring the hero in after the villain.
You're right.
That's why Joker didn't have a hero. Like, it was literally just like, you need to just see them in their element. That's what makes the movie good. It's not the fight between good and evil. It's just like, what happens between evil and neutrality?
Well, for something like this, I feel like even if they do like a superhero in comparison to Brightburn, the villain, it's going to have to be probably like an actual normal human being. It probably can't be this high-end superpowered being.
But that's what goes back to the other movie that this guy did, Super, with with Rainn Wilson and all those guys. It's got Liv Tyler in it. Like, it's got a bunch of people. Super, like, it's like, I'm gonna watch it. But one of the things that I never looked at the post credit scenes where you just see this figure just fucking shit up on the news.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw that before. No. After the movie was done, I just sort of shut it off because I thought it was done. But yeah. And then you got fucking Yondu. Ah, man, Yondu as a conspiracy theorist. I love it.
Jared, what was your most hated scene?
Most hated scene? Oh man,
Yeah.
that's that scene that I mentioned earlier. Like I after I thought about it, yeah, that scene where that fat boy, 6 minutes, 40 something seconds in, where he's just like, "Oh, think about maggots. You must be one," and then everyone laughs.
Yeah.
Lame.
Man, lame. If anyone, if I didn't start roasting him, like honestly, like I wouldn't even have been Brandon. I would have been in the corner, like all the way in the back, and just heard that weak ass roast, and then just started frying him immediately. And then I become friends with Brandon, and he doesn't kill me.
No, he probably still
Jared.
kills you.
I mean,
You
if he
showed
does, he does.
Jared
But like,
always lives.
I always live.
No.
Nah, I'll probably get murdered, but it's fine. I would at least try to be his friend.
Good for you.
It's
It
better
probably
to
still
try
won't
to be
work
his.
out for you.
It's better to try to be his friend than to immediately be his enemy. That's how you get your arm snapped and your mom killed.
Oh yeah, that poor little girl.
Oh man,
Right.
poor little girl.
Anyway, if you guys hop over to 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 45 seconds, that is
Okay.
the beginning of my most hated scene, because that is the murder of the black sheriff.
Oh,
So,
it turns into jelly.
yes, I hated that scene because I loved how much investigation that the sheriff put into this to just be blown apart without realizing what the fuck happened.
Jesus Christ. He got fucking turned into mist, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking insane.
And he doesn't
But,
even
like-
know what the fuck happened. Like, his life just ended right there.
Oh my god. The fact that my most favorite scene and your least favorite scene sort of coincide is pretty fun.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about that.
But, like, are we into the character part yet, or are we waiting for that?
No, that's the next part of favorite character.
The sheriff was my favorite character.
Oh.
Like, he was a regular ass cop. He was
Yeah.
just a cop. Like, he was just a regular fucking dude. He knew some shit was fucked up. He was a super cop. Like, if super didn't mean that you were going against Superman. Like, if this was just some murderous child, like if this was Home Alone turned to evil, like the sheriff would have stopped him. But unfortunately, this kid has the force of a nuke and he can move faster than anything. And he just didn't have a chance, man.
And he didn't even get a chance to see it. Like,
He didn't even
what
have a chance.
Demolished him.
And that's something that, like, once again, this is something that they wanted to happen with this movie. It's just like every point where you're just like, oh, good, someone knows. They die immediately. They die immediately, and not only do they die immediately, they die horribly.
God.
Like, every person who dies does not die quick.
No. He makes sure that they die
Actually,
painful and slow.
The only person who might have died quick was that little girl's mom, because I think that, like, when he jumps
she
on
didn't
her in
die
the
quick.
freezer.
What do you mean? Like, he was torturing her before he killed her.
Well, like, before
She's an
he, like,
idiot.
yeah, she was a fucking moron, yeah.
I'm gonna go run in the freezer and then look in the corners like there's an exit. Like, the
No,
fuck
like,
are you doing?
Yo, real talk, if someone's trying to trap you in your fucking work, you, run outside. Actually, but, like, that's the thing, though. That's the thing about this movie. No matter what these people would have done, they still would have died.
Yeah. I agree with that.
There was no escape. There's no hope. Everyone was destined to die the minute he got angry.
Yeah.
You're right.
I love it.
I thought that. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character, Kev?
Yeah, that's what I was holding off for. I'm gonna have to go with Brandon.
Okay.
Nice.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
I absolutely hated his mask, like, with a passion. Fucking hated
Well,
it.
the reason why
hated the mask?
they did that on purpose. You're supposed to not like it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Hated
it.
It's supposed to make you feel as though it's not human. Like, you know, like every other person who wears a mask, like, usually it's the bottom of their face that's open, you know, like Batman, Green Lantern, all those guys. Like, it's always the bottom of their face that's open. With him, it's literally just the bottom of his face that's covered the most. That's how you can
red
tell
eyes.
how much work they put into this to try to make this the anti-superhero movie.
So,
Like
Kevin,
the fact that you don't like The Mask means that they did their job.
what does it mean that I love The Mask?
You're a broken person, and we're gonna get you help.
I don't want it. Kevin, so I love the fact that you love the character, but you hated the mask. You hated the costume.
Yes.
What did you
Yes.
what did you care
I liked
most
how
about
much
it?
of it that he was a fucking savage. I
You
thought
liked the
how they
power.
brought it. I liked how they brought it full circle, where the mom was hiding, and then he started whistling for her at the end. I was like, oh, I was like, this motherfucker is a savage.
See, this is why
I don't know.
think
I thought
you
those
might-
little things were like, wow.
I think you might like horror movies, Kev.
No,
I think you might like horror movies that you can predict.
nah.
Like, we need to get you into like
I think
Freddy
the,
Krueger.
I think the predictability of it kind of like annoys the shit out of me.
Wait.
Really?
So you actually predicted how this was going to end?
No, like I said, I thought he was gonna save the mom.
Okay,
Well, I
so
mean,
that's
but, like,
what that's what your major anticipation was, is that he was going to save the mom, and this would be like that happy-go-lucky kind of ending.
Yeah, because she was. Well, it would be the I'm gonna be the protective mom and protect him to make sure nobody hurts him, or like they try and take him and do tests on him. Like she doesn't want the government to get him. Like I thought
Ain't
she was
nobody
be the
gonna
protector
fucking
of
test him.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like I thought she was gonna be the one to like look out for him and try to hide him as like quote unquote normal, and they would just have to like constantly keep moving type of shit. And that's how they would get through to the sequels.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now I'm curious what
That's
a
what I
sequel would
thought.
be to you.
Huh?
Now I'm curious what a sequel would be to you.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
the
guess it
sequel
would
would be
pretty
crazy.
much be like the same. Maybe
Just
the
him
mom gets a
growing
new
up.
boyfriend. He's an alcoholic. Beats
No,
her.
it'd be like Terminator. It'd be like Terminator 2, where it's like the mom is like fucking getting spam and tuna, and they're on the road, and whenever they need a little bit of money, the son goes out and fucks shit up, and eventually has to kill his mom because she snitched, and oh man, it'd be like Terminator.
No, I don't agree with either one of you.
Of course not.
If it was a sequel where his mom did live, I feel like in the first 10 minutes, this kid would have been ballistic, say 18 years old, like, fuck you, I don't need you anymore, kills her off, and
Kills
just
his
goes
mom.
about his new life. Within the first 10 minutes.
Coming of age story.
Exactly. Like, hey, it's time to become that villain I've always wanted to be.
Well, I was thinking maybe 15. But, honestly, another one of my least favorite scenes is 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 13 seconds. That's when she's about to stab him in the back with the piece of shit.
Yeah.
That was, man,
What? You didn't
I
like
don't
her?
care.
You didn't like her
You've never-
trying to live?
Everyone knows how to shiv someone. She should have shivved the fuck out of her son right then and there. Just like, shick, 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 and just start stabbing him in his guts.
Oh,
She-
like
she-
in his kidneys?
Yeah, man.
Nah, she wanted to do it in his back.
Yeah, like an idiot. He would have still been alive. Like, she obviously doesn't know how to kill a person.
So my favorite character was actually the actor Matt Jones. He played as the uncle.
Ooh, really? He was good. He was like the most normal person in the entire movie.
He was the most normal person. Not only that, but I feel like he ended up being the trigger for this kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
Like,
if you
once
notice,
he
is
saw
that-
him.
No. Even before that, on his birthday, and he gave him the gun as a
good
gift.
point.
And his dad was like, "No, you can't have this." And he started. He. That's when he finally snapped. Like, I can't have
Yeah.
my fucking way. Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm a fucking god in comparison to you.
I am a
You cannot tell me what the fuck to do. You know what, Uncle? Thank you for letting me open my
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. I did. That's
I love
actually
that.
very true. And I agree with that. Oh, goddamn.
That shit was wild.
Jared, what final facts you got
Watching
for
the
us?
mom dying, but
Jared,
did we lose Jared?
did we?
Damn.
I think we did.
Jared fell out like the mother fell from the sky.
Let me see if I can add him back.
Let me bring this thing full circle. Fuck Jared and the clicky claim. Hey, call me back. My name's Jared.
You there? All right, I think we lost you. Hold on.
Poor Jared.
Cav, you there?
Yeah.
Jared, you there? Okay.
So I'm restarting now.
Ouch.
But it was like it's 58 minutes. Like it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah.
Something about how Jared dropped like the airplane. What'd you say?
Wait,
Jared,
what?
you got any more facts, Jared?
I have a couple more.
Go for it.
Let's see. This movie came out like a little bit after. I don't know if you remember, but James Gunn, he got a bunch of shit on Twitter for some tweets that he did back in the day. And he got removed from Marvel Studios and the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise and everything like that.
I do remember hearing about that.
This movie came out right after that. It was like his like backhand slap at the movie industry. Or at the superhero movie industry. In Latin America, the movie was called El Hijo de la Oscuridad, also known as The Son. Oh no, it was called BrightBurn, Son of Darkness, which kind of went against what exactly they were trying to do because it didn't want it to like give it away automatically. But yeah, that's what happens when you put shit in Spanish.
That would have been such a great title here.
Yeah, exactly. But they went with Brandon Breyer and BrightBurn to go with the whole alliteration thing that goes with superheroes, like Peter Parker, Clark Kent, Bruce Banner.
Oh.
Like it was in that same. That's the reason why they chose those names.
Very
and
nice.
honestly,
I like that.
really, right? It's really like those little things like that. I tell you, they put a lot of work into this. But there's something.
So they
else.
meant to put on the mailbox 143. So it's like I love him, but really like he like hates everybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
I knew it. I knew something like that was gonna be.
But do you know who, Mikey? Maybe you know who Alan Moore is, right?
It sounds very familiar.
He did The Watchmen. He did Dark Knight Returns.
Yes.
He did a thing called Miracle Man.
Miracle Man.
It's basically like a grittier version of Shazam, like with the kid Billy Batson, and he can like Shazam, and he turns into Shazam.
Yes.
Like there's a version of this. Like they took a lot of that from this. Like it was like there's a whole scene where this kid who never turned back from his like Shazam version and became super rich. Like this chick comes in with like a coffee drink or something like that, and it's late, and he fucking heat visions her right in the face and kills her the same way that Brandon kills his dad.
What's this movie called?
It's a comic book series. It's called Miracle Man.
I gotta check this out.
I was thinking the same thing, and I'm gonna find it. If I find it, I will send you the link.
Please.
Another little thing, the school that they film at, where they do like the track scene and the classroom scenes, that is the same school that they use for Stranger Things and Stranger Things Season 2.
Patrick Henry. Season 1 was good. I didn't like Season 2, honestly.
Well, it's like, but they use the same school for both of them. That just shows you how cheap they are. It's Patrick Henry High School. Blah, blah, blah. And another last little thing. As the movie progresses, Brandon's clothes go from blue to red. Showing his drop from being good to bad. Like by the time he kills Noah, the uncle, he's in a red shirt with white stripes.
Okay.
But yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Rotten Tomato score, guys.
Ooh.
All right. So, out of 10. Let's go
over under?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's go over under 4.
I'm going to go over 5.67.
Kevin?
I'm going over just because I feel like this is something. Oh shit, my bad, my phone fell. I feel like this is something that everybody would like, especially like that audience. I feel like this would be a fan favorite, especially after seeing how much it made. And since it's in that that category, I'm going 6, 6, 5.
Oh, you were so close. If you went 666,
Yeah, aren't
you
you
probably would have won.
adorable? So adorable.
Yeah.
We already had that movie, but final score is 5. Point. 6. 3. So
Feel
close.
that, Kev? You feel that, Kev?
Damn.
You feel that?
So
That's me
close.
coming up on your haunches, bruh.
All right, guys. Audience score out of 5. Let's say over under 2.
I'm gonna go over 2.10.
Okay.
Is that the end of the show? What just fucking happened?
No, Kevin, what do you got?
That was me guessing.
Oh.
I'm not
I
gonna
know,
do.
but Mikey was like, and then he just
We don't know
stopped.
anything. We don't know anything yet.
No, I wouldn't. I would not
uh,
cut the show until it's time to like give the actual score.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotta
fair
get-
enough. My bad. So
Just wait a couple of
I'm
seconds.
I'm sticking with my same theme, and I'm gonna go over with 3.33.
Okay. Ooh. Keeping to it. I like it.
Wow. Okay. So we're at 3. Point. 6.6.
Ooh. Wow. Kev. You were channeling something.
Hey,
You were channeling
see?
something, bruh.
See?
You're almost getting this
feeling
on
it, man.
point.
You had
man. You're
something
like,
for a second, yeah.
God, we're gonna get to that point one day. I know
What
it's.
if I went
feel like
back
it's
to
gonna
the
happen real
sixes?
soon too.
Oh, damn.
So close.
God,
So close.
coming on to that, Kevin, what is your personal score on this?
I give it a 5.9.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it was just kind of blah for me, but this had a couple good scenes. I liked the camera angle on a couple scenes. I thought those were cool. I liked the jaw scene, so I had some good scenes, but it was kind of just like blah. I wouldn't see it again. I wouldn't be like, "Yo, you got to see this movie."
okay, so you would suggest it, but you wouldn't watch it yourself.
No, I said I wouldn't suggest
He
it.
wouldn't
Oh,
even
you
suggest
would
it.
not suggest it.
It's just kind of blah.
Huh.
It's Superman evil, but okay, fine.
All right.
Interesting.
What about you, Mikey?
All right. So here's the thing. Just like Kevin, actually, I gave it a 5.9 as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
But my thing is, I would not personally watch this again, and I did love certain segments of this film. I loved the direction they took, but it's just not the repeatable film for me. I want to see what direction it takes from here, like in a sequel, to be like the better, brighter Burn Part 2 that takes them into an adulthood kind of scenario. But would I personally watch it again? No. Would I suggest it? Yes.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
What about
Fair
you,
enough.
Jared?
I would give it a 7.
Ooh,
Just
wow.
because I love it, because it's the idea that I've had for years. Like, what if Superman did what actually would have happened? You know what I mean? Like, anybody who has been in these Spider-Man, Superman, Batman debate, you know, like, you get always into the whole Superman is a weapon of mass destruction. Like, he could destroy anything he wants.
Mm-hmm.
This is like my view into what that would look like. I love it for that. If I didn't suggest it for the podcast, I probably wouldn't watch it again because all of the big parts are so memorable that I don't need to watch the movie. Like, the build up to it is ridiculous. Like, I don't need to watch it.
That's
Like,
fascinating. All three of us we definitely felt like we got what we needed out of one run.
The plot was so... First off, they needed a plot. I'm not blaming them, and the writing was fine. You know, like, they didn't do anything wrong. It's just that I watched this movie the same way I watched the first Transformers movie. I don't want to hear talking. I want to see robots fight.
You can't see robots fighting. It's so mangled together, you can't tell who's who.
What do you mean?
Bullshit! Don't tell me what I can't have.
That's about to say.
I don't
Seven.
agree
I'll
with
give it a
that
7.
Alright.
But yeah, like it's really good. I will suggest it to people. Like I tell people that they should watch it. Like if they like horror movies and superhero movies, I always suggest it. But it's not a movie you need to watch a couple times. Like it's pretty normal.
Okay. Kev, you got any notes for us?
Let's see what a little razzle dazzle we have up in here.
Razzle dazzle.
The Meteor Man we touched on.
Mm-hmm.
That's when. So I'm like watching at the 2:20 mark, and I'm like, okay, Meteor Man vibes. Here we go. And then like when this motherfucker's eyes go red, and I was like, just kidding, Brandon finna be the devil, bitches. And I think at the 11-minute mark, let me go back and see what that is. I think that's when he's in the barn. That's when she finds him in the barn. And I thought he was going to turn around and be like, Mom, don't fucking touch me. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then, okay, we can go to the 11:43 mark. Mm-hmm. This shit is funny. She's like sitting here singing to him. Every little thing's gonna be or what was she singing?
She was singing that. She was singing Bob Marley.
Okay. Yeah, with those fucking creepy ass wallpaper. I'm like, come on, man, ain't shit gonna be alright with that fucking wallpaper.
You didn't like the wallpaper?
Get that shit out of here.
You didn't like the dancing children?
No.
And the
then
foxes and the rabbits. That was cool, man.
Fuck that.
It's very tender. It's supposed to show like the idea of a tender child.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh yeah, then at 33:10, this man's like levitating over the thing, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "All right, shit is about to get real."
Oh man,
I guess that's when he was talking to his parents, right? That's what we now know.
That's him talking to his parents. Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. So I had that lovely tidbit, and I'm sorry, I had like so many random notes on this shit. And then we're gonna fast forward to 36:49.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no. No.
Where he just shows up in the girl's room.
Sup, girl?
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, like what powers doesn't this man have? This man, he fucking zipping into this, he can do that.
He's got super
speed. It's like he was doing everything.
It's like this is the thing. When you think of Superman, you just think of Superman, what he looks like. But just imagine super speed, super strength, invulnerability. Yeah. Heat vision. Like, if this was just given to a person, they would
just his entire
destroy worlds. You can give me one of those, and I will be sure to destroy Virginia.
At least Virginia? Just Virginia?
At the very least, you give me super hearing, and I will destroy Virginia.
Use it to your advantage, of course.
Somehow, I'll find a way. But
that's all I got of all the good ones. I
like it.
I mean, I didn't mean to read them line by line, but that's what I got.
I like it, Kev.
All right, guys, ready for song of the week?
Let's do it.
Song of
the week, man, I forgot which one I picked. Oh no, I picked Hailstorm. I picked Hailstorm. Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah, you did,
Mikey. This song, like next week's song, is for Kev, but this song is for you.
I wrote a note especially for you, Jared.
Okay.
Did this son of a bitch suggest a country rock song to me?
It's a country rock song?
That is exactly what this song sounds like to me, and I was so livid when I heard it.
I didn't think
you have no idea how mad you made me when you suggested this to me, saying that it made you think of me.
It didn't sound country at all to me.
It sounded completely country heavy rock to me.
Well, that wasn't my intention. Like the reason why I suggested it is because of the lyrics. Like
you lost me at the beginning of the song.
Fucking funny.
Oh well, it just seems like you just let your own ideas.
No,
you
have honestly made perfect suggestions, Jared. And in which case, I've absolutely agreed with you on. This is one I cannot agree with you on.
You did this on purpose.
No, I did not. I really did not.
You just want to be
that's what I thought about you. No. I honestly thought that you did this on purpose.
No. Honestly, if you listen to the lyrics of it, it's everything that you believe. Like, honestly, all right. Next time, Babe, give it a little bit. Like, give it a little bit. Listen to the song. Well, I wouldn't even say listen to the song. Just
Jared,
mute it and read the lyrics.
I listened to this song twice. And I just can't.
Every single one of your emotions.
Oh my God. Kevin, what did you think of the song? Kevin, what did you think of the song?
Hold on, I'm watching this bitch pull glass out her eye.
Me too.
I was watching that
So
too.
good.
Yes.
So good.
Man, that piece of glass looked a lot bigger than it was like at first, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, she definitely pulled out the bigger end of it.
Oh my.
You got to give her
God,
credit
that's
for
awful.
that, though. Because honestly, would you have done it?
I would have had to.
Nah,
No, you have to because you can't blink.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
You have to pull it out, or otherwise, every time you blink, you're just slicing your eyelid open.
Jesus Christ.
I would have been faster. I would have closed my eyes faster. She sucks.
No,
Kev.
I would. I'm not. I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not staring at a lamp. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Kev, what do you think
Anyway.
of Jared's song?
Shockingly, I liked it.
Thank
Not
you.
add to my playlist. Good, but I thought it was solid.
Thank
I
you.
didn't think it was that bad.
It's a big turnaround to me. Jared, you can stop now.
Yeah.
So what?
You can stop now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we'll get into your shit. Don't even worry.
That's fine. We can get into my shit, too.
Let's get into yours. Let's get to
go
yours
ahead and
right
let's
now.
Please,
actually.
by all
I was gonna
means.
say,
That's
Jared-
perfectly
Jared
fine.
sounds like he's ready.
That's
Let's go ahead
fine.
and dive
Jared,
on into Mikey's.
I
Man.
did As I Lay Dying by My Own Grave. Come on. As I Lay Dying, My Own Grave. What you got?
It was an okay song.
That's fine.
When it comes to As I Lay Dying, it was very it was basic. It was a basic as fuck song. And that's the thing. I was looking at the other songs that I liked by that band because, like I said last week, I like this band, but I couldn't remember what songs I liked by them. There was one that was called "Torn Between," which I fucking love. That song is awesome. And also, even though this song was shit, did you know that As I Lay Dying has come out with a new album?
No, I did not.
They just released a single last month, actually.
Okay.
It's called Destruction or Strength. Listen to it. It's not my song of the week. This is just for you. Listen to it.
No, I'll definitely
It's
check
it's really fucking good because this week I actually went in and listened to some other things that the artist that has done that I didn't really, I listened to some Cataract shit too. But, yeah. I found that song and I listened to it and it's really good. So I think you'll like it. But this song in particular, it was it's pretty basic metal.
Okay.
I had banged a couple times, but it's pretty normal.
Okay. Kevin?
It's definitely a Mikey song.
For show.
You haven't found the one for me, but keep on swinging.
Yeah, okay.
You'll do it.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. That one didn't do it for me.
That's fine. Well,
I know.
Kevin, what song did you have this week?
Ooh. I want to say it was the Cataracts All You.
Yeah,
Yes.
with what's his name? With Waka Flocka and that other fucker.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, you guys like that shit.
Man, this made me feel the way that I felt when I was in my early 20s, but not in a good way. This song made me feel that part where you're in the club that no one talks about, where you're at the club and you got your drink and no one's dancing with you. That's what this song made me think of.
Wow.
The song was shit.
That's
I didn't
fucking
fuck with this.
sad.
This is the one song that you've done where I haven't been I kind of like it. No, this song made me feel depressed.
God damn.
And it wasn't because of anything other than just that party sound. It's just, man, I just can't stand it anymore.
Wait till you get this next one.
Oh, man. Oh, my next one is
Mikey-
for you. My next one is for you, actually.
All right. Well, Mikey, what you think, man?
So I actually wrote down, you lost me at 53 seconds.
God.
So it started off not bad. I didn't mind the beat. I didn't mind the lyrics for a second. And then everything switched to soft music, and I was like, I'm done. Yeah, I couldn't. Can't do it. Can't do it.
God.
So yeah,
And then
53
Waka
seconds.
Flocka.
I was like, well, I'm done.
God damn.
Yeah, I thought that would be a nice little switch up for you guys that would catch you off guard a little bit.
This next one's gonna catch both of you off guard. I think you're both gonna like this one, but this one is more for Kev.
Jared, you surprise me every week, so whatever you got, I'm fine with.
This is my song for this week is by Royce the 5'9". This is another guy that's part of that group that I put my last rap song, which was Psalm 2 verse 6, Crooked Eye, walking down the street, nigga broke his fuck. It's another guy that's part of that group. His name's Royce the 5'9", and the song is called Taxi Driver. And essentially, it's like, imagine a taxi driver picking up consecutively Tupac and Biggie in their car.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really good.
Okay.
So I'm putting that one out there. That's my song.
Okay.
All right.
Kev, you want to go?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with a track by Lil Duval, who is actually a comedian.
Who?
Little Duval.
Lil Duval. Lil, bitch.
Little Duval.
It's called Black Men Don't Cheat.
Oh,
Black
shit.
Men Don't Cheat.
I support this song.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yes.
So what you got, Mikey?
So, I'm actually between two songs. It honestly depends who is suggesting next week's film.
Kevin.
Kevin is suggesting next week?
What?
Kevin is suggesting
Right.
next week. Yes.
All right. So then my song of the week is going to be by a band named Gojira.
Go, cheetah. Yes.
And the name of the song is Stranded.
Is this the Japanese band?
No, it's actually an American band with a Japanese
Okay.
name. It's funny.
Oh, wait. Actually, there's a band that I want to... I'm not going to bring it into the podcast just yet. I'm going to get a little into it. But, Mikey, if you want to get on my level, I found this Indian metal band.
Wait.
Called
Get on my level.
Bloodywood. Like Bollywood, but Bloodywood. They are
Okay.
fucking awesome.
Bloody Wood?
Bloodywood. Like Hollywood, but Bloodywood. I'll send
I'm
you some links.
typing
I'll
that
send you
right
some
now.
links.
Dirty. Sounds like a dirty porno.
Yeah. All deflorestation porn. Anyway, but I'm going to show you that too. But okay. All right, I'm with it. Now,
All right, Kev.
Kevin,
What you got for us?
what you got, Kevy?
So I'm all over the place. I have a movie from the 2000s.
You just gotta pick one.
I have a current. I have a.
You just got to pick one. All you got to do is pick one.
Okay.
Just pick one. We can always go back.
So this is. I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little story as to why I'm picking what I'm picking. Now.
Okay.
Please.
Every time I go to look up revenue, it's like on the main page.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. I haven't seen it.
Wait, you haven't seen it?
And I don't think I haven't seen it.
Oh, wow.
So I want to see if you guys have seen it.
Oh, shit.
Because I thought it would be great if it was a movie none of us have fucking seen.
Oh,
This
man,
would be
good luck.
interesting.
Good fucking luck, Kevin.
What you got?
Bad Boys for Life.
Wait, the latest Bad Boys?
Yes.
The one that just
my
came out?
God.
It's out.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Mikey?
No, I haven't seen it.
All right.
God damn it.
Let's
God
fucking go.
damn it. God damn it.
All right.
We ain't seen a goddamn thing.
So wait. A question. Just to remind me real quick. Is this Bad Boys number 3 or Bad Boys number 4?
This is 4.
I just want to make sure because I kept hearing mixed things and I never bothered to even look it up because I didn't care.
Man. Look, man. just keep your standards low and go in with a nice, healthy buzz.
Hey, I didn't go Men in Black. Could have went there.
No,
I
you
mean, Men in
could
Black
not.
was better than fucking this shit. This is like blaxploitation in 2019. Anyway, all right, fine.
No, it's all
watch
good.
this shit. Fine.
No, it's good.
Fine.
It's good. It's something. It's something
Fine.
to keep us interested. Something none of us have seen, so we all have something.
Actually,
to say.
this is actually really good because you're doing this, and I know Mikey's going to get us back to gore very soon.
Yeah, next episode.
All right, fine. We'll watch Bad Boys for Life.
Which is Bad Boys 4, correct?
Yes.
All right, whatever. So
I can't wait. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this.
Oh God. God.
well, this is your flavor of movie, correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
All right.
just cheesy as fuck.
We'll dictate how the writing and the acting is later on, Jared. It's fine.
God damn it. All right, fine.
Anyway, time for the fun part, guys. If you don't know our email, if you don't know our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, our Patreon, our website, our Reddit, then you don't know us. Then you're not caring about us. You're not feeding into Kev's never seen it.
Get to know us.
You're not fucking listening.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know by now,
Let us be intimate.
you need
I
to
wanna
ask
be-
somebody who does. That
I
does
want to
give
be
a shit.
friends. I want to be friends with you. I want to like talk. You know, when things get a little late at night, you know, you just know when to talk to. You can just hit me up. You know, just like.
You mean
talk
that
about
awkward
this.
phone call in the middle of the
Not
night?
me directly. I mean our Patreon.
Yes.
Or the podcast.
Or
Or
Jared
an
directly.
email that I will not read anytime soon. That'd be fun too.
at Jared on Twitter.
You know what?
You mean?
You know what? Just hit Jared up directly.
Yeah, you can
At
hit
the-
Jared up directly because I'm
at
not.
Jared on Twitter. If you want to be nice to me because my co-hosts are mean to me, you could do that. It's fine. I will allow it.
Yeah,
Or if you just want to give him some more banter that we held off on this week.
yeah.
Have at it.
Jared would be happy to listen to you.
I would love to-
Don't hit up Mikey or Kev.
Only me, because I'm the only one that cares. You know what I'm
If
saying?
I get that random phone call in the middle of the night, I am kirking out. Promise.
I will not. Man, you can call me.
I will
whenever you
find
want.
your home and I will do terrible things to you.
My name
Oh,
is
you want to
Jared.
talk? Let's talk your last words.
My name is Jared.
My name is Mikey.
And this is Kevin.
Kev ain't seen shit. We're trying to
He
fix
ain't
it.
fucking seen it. We ain't seen it either this time.
Next week, we ain't seeing a goddamn thing.
Some of us have reasons for not seeing it, though.
I hated it from the beginning.
Bitch, I ain't asked for y'all reasons.
Yeah.